Good afternoon. My name is Trevor Brown. I'm here to give a presentation to the C-suite about potential actors and threats that may be harm to our hospital as we carry sensitive information and the potential to help with the cure of cancer. This video is not to cause alarm, but to provide guidance and information pertaining to how we can change the budget going forward for our cybersecurity protection. First, we must talk about advanced persistent threats, APTs. APTs are hacking actions that persist on its intended target. They're consistent. They're advanced because they require techniques and planning beyond the normal threat measures. We must talk the difference between a threat and a vulnerability here. A threat is a possible danger or malicious action, while a vulnerability is the area or weakness where a threat can act. A vulnerability for us, for example, may be an insider threat, some of the employees here, while a threat may actually be the hacking action by the threat actor. During this portion of the brief, the slideshow will give a more detailed description of the threat actors, while I will give a short description, and I will detail attacks that these threat actors could potentially cause against a hospital, from least dangerous to worst dangerous. Script kiddies are amateur hackers. They can conduct attacks called denial of service, where they can overwhelm our system traffic at the hospital, making it inaccessible. And they can also website deface. They can damage the website appearance of our hospital website, which would cause onlookers to potentially not want to work or get services at our hospital. Hacktivists, they are hackers that support a cause. They can conduct phishing emails to access information on the organization to then slander the hospital. They can also cause unsophisticated malware targeting the hospital systems and computers, therefore slowing our progress in the way of cancer cure development. There's industrial espionage that other hospitals might conduct on us, where they can hack into our passwords. They can hack our passwords to access unauthorized documents like patient data and cancer patient practices that work for our hospital. And then there's ransomware, accessing sensitive data of VIP patients and beneficiaries of the hospital to ransom for return with payment. And then next in the hierarchy is cyber criminals and cyber terrorists. And the threats that they can conduct are also starting to get more dangerous. State-sponsored cyber attacks against the hospital to discourage further patient care overall within the country. And they can also affect our supply chain for medical equipment by hacking into those systems as well, affecting our supply, procurement, and our shortage makeup. And then finally, insider threats, which is the most dangerous threat because it can be intentional and unintentional. Unintentional data breaches can be conducted of unsuspecting hospital colleagues or workers with bad security practices, which allow actors before mentioned to gain access to the hospital's data further. And then intentional insider threats can allow ease of access to the systems that we have at the hospital to allow for advanced persistent threats to occur, this way hindering or halting hospital patient care progress altogether. Finally, we must talk the role of the adversary model. The adversary model is informative in nature. It is a way that allows for security measures to be developed to protect against adversaries. The adversary model addresses assumptions, goals, and capabilities of an adversary, like we talked about earlier in the presentation on the slideshow and during the discussion. It provides a background of the adversary and their proximity to the target, what resources they use, and what they're capable of. Knowing this information can help safeguard the hospital altogether, all of our objectives at all costs. We know what our adversaries are trying to go for. We know which ones are the least important, the least threatening, and the most threatening. So now we can use the adversary model to target, to make a plan to develop protective measures, which will help with the budgeting goals that we have for this year.